Every home gets a few dents, holes, or cracks in the walls over time, but the good news is fixing drywall is one of the easiest DIY repairs you can do. With just a few basic tools and some patience, you can make your walls look brand new again. Here's how. Start by assessing the damage. Small nail holes and hairline cracks are simple to patch, but larger holes may require a drywall patch. Run your hand over the area to check for loose debris or flaking paint. You'll want a clean, solid surface before you begin. For small holes or cracks, grab a putty knife and some lightweight spackle. Scoop a small amount and press it into the hole, smoothing it out so it's level with the wall. Let it dry completely, usually about 30 minutes. Then lightly sand it with fine grit sandpaper until smooth. Wipe off the dust and you're ready to paint. If you're fixing a medium-sized hole around the size of a doorknob, use a self-adhesive mesh patch. Stick the patch over the hole and spread joint compound evenly over it, feathering the edges so it blends into the wall. Allow it to dry for a few hours, then sand it smooth. Apply a second coat if needed for a perfectly even finish. For large holes, you'll need to replace a section of drywall. Cut out a square around the damaged area using a utility knife or drywall saw. Then, cut a new piece of drywall to fit that opening. Secure it with drywall screws into the wall studs and cover the seams with drywall tape. Spread joint compound over the tape in thin layers, letting each coat dry before sanding. Once smooth, it's ready for primer and paint. Cracks often form around door frames or ceilings due to shifting or humidity. To fix them, widen the cracks slightly with a utility knife so the joint compound can grip better. Then, fill it with compound and apply paper or mesh tape over it for reinforcement. After it dries, sand lightly and apply a second coat for a flawless surface. Before painting, always use primer on repaired spots. This prevents the patched area from absorbing paint differently than the rest of the wall, ensuring a seamless color match. A few pro tips. Always sand gently. Too much pressure can damage the surrounding drywall. Use a sanding sponge for more control. And keep your workspace clean. Dust can ruin a smooth finish. Finally, when you paint, feather the edges outward so the new paint blends naturally with the old. Step back, and you'll barely be able to tell where the damage was. Fixing holes and cracks isn't just about making your walls look good. It's about maintaining your home's value and comfort. Once you've done it once, you'll realize how simple and satisfying it is. So grab your spackle and sandpaper and give those walls the quick refresh they deserve.